Alex from Potato Gaming here to talk about Windows 10 preview. Um, this, like I just said a few seconds ago, this is a preview of Windows 10. This is not in a this is actually installed on my hard drive, and this isn't in a virtual box or anything. Like, I know I have one right here, but let's just say virtual boxes don't really work very well on my computer. And this will not go down. That is a bug. But anyways, this is a preview. It's a technical preview, just like Windows 8 did, which everyone knows Windows 8 sucked. But Windows 10 is actually doing pretty good. It's actually a lot better so far than Windows 8. Like, granted, there are quite a few bugs still, as this is a beta, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys some really neat features. Now, the really cool thing about installing Windows 10 preview onto your computer is, first off, you have to meet the requirements. You have to have Windows 7 SP1 or Service Pack 1 with all the updates installed, or you have to have Windows 8.1 with sorry about that, with all the updates installed, all of them. You cannot miss a single update. You have to have all of the updates. And besides that, you also have to be a Windows insider. So when you're a Microsoft insider, a Windows insider, you get to have sneak peeks of their operating systems that they're coming out with. So Windows 10, you see I have the ISO right here, and see I have the Windows 10 Insider Preview right here for Windows 10 for 32-bit. I mean, not 32-bit, for 64-bit. I'm sorry, which is my computer is a 64-bit, and that's really like, you could plug this into a virtual machine. It really won't work that well, mainly because it's a preview and virtual boxes need specific requirements on a computer. Even the minimum requirements, which my computer pretty much does make, but it's still not enough, mainly because of my processor. Yeah, it's 2.8 gigahertz, but it's still not the right type of processor. It's AMD, unfortunately. But anyways, back to what I was saying. The really cool thing about installing Windows 10 onto your computer is that it will not delete any of your stuff. All this stuff was here before I installed Windows 10. All this stuff was here. There's my Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Here's my City Skylines, which I have not been able to play yet because I don't meet the minimum requirements. Here's Plague Inc. Evolved. Here's Skype. Here's Age of Empires, Audacity, The Escapists, Malwarebytes, Steam, Prison Architect, Minecraft, all this stuff, Spotify, Google Chrome, all this stuff. It's still here. It just kind of it saves all of this and then overwrites the operating system that you previously had, and then puts all this stuff back on, which is the really cool part. Sorry, my voice is kind of hoarse. So yeah, that's a really cool thing. This is how I installed it right here. I downloaded this from the Microsoft official website, and I'll actually put a link down in the description below, and I'll even show you how to sign up to become an insider. Now the next thing is I'm going to show you around the Windows 10 stuff. Now, I don't know why this isn't going down, because I have it selected to auto hide, which I do that for my computer every time. All the time. Okay. It's still not going down. Probably because I have my screen recorder going. But anyway, so the first thing that you might be noticing is either A, the hub change, or B, the beta graphics. Sorry, the beta graphics with the folders and the recycle bin. I'm just going to talk about these first since it's shorter. This is part of the hub, but I would not include it as the hub since this is the hub down here. So here's the recycle bin right here, and here's a folder. This is the runtime folder from Minecraft that instantly installs wherever the icon is installed, along with game and native. So, if I open this up, you can see that there's a huge change as well. That it actually looks a lot different from Windows 7 and Windows 8. In fact, it sort of looks as though that they kind of combined Windows 7 and Windows 8 together. See, here's Java runtime environment, a 64-bit right here, and going into 1.8. So yeah, see, there's a bunch of different. See, even downloads has a different icon, and these folders have it, and the desktop. These all have a different icon, and just just pretty much it all looks completely different. Even if I open up the recycle bin, it it still looks different, and all of this stuff looks sorry, all of this stuff looks completely different. So we got a huge change, or not a huge change, but we got quite a change in the icons and the window display. Next up is the hub. As you can see, there's this thing right here that says "Ask Me Anything." I will actually be getting into that very shortly. There's still the Windows Start icon, and now don't be fooled by this. It is nothing like Windows 8. It's actually Windows 8 and Windows 7 combined right here, which I actually like. It's much better. It doesn't actually take up the entire space, right? Yeah, much better. See, it has all your most used stuff right here. Camtasia Studio 8, which is what I use to record my screen and edit. Notepad right here, which I don't really use that much. Get started, that's just kind of there. This, I don't even use that. There's a bunch of stuff here that, it's not completely accurate, but it's just kind of there just to kind of just be like, you should probably use this and stuff. And it still has all the tiles, just like Windows 8, which I think the tiles is actually pretty cool, but I didn't like how Windows 8 did it. And there's the File Explorer here, the settings and the power. All of this stuff is still here. So that's the real cool part, how they just kind of combine the whole Windows 8 and the Windows 7 themes. Next up is Project Spartan, which is replacing Internet Explorer. Yes! Which I absolutely love, because I don't really love Project Spartan, but I love the concept of replacing Internet Explorer. So let's just go ahead and type in, it still uses Bing, which is the unfortunate part, but let's just go ahead and do youtube.com. It runs just fine. I don't use it. I still use Google Chrome. But, this runs just fine. It doesn't have the little toolbar down below, the adjust bar like it did for Internet Explorer. Sorry, my voice is so harsh. I don't know why. But anyway, so, yeah, this runs just fine. If you go to Microsoft's, .com, then it loads up just fine. It's a fully functioning, pretty much a replacement for Internet Explorer, because they've been getting a lot of hate on Internet Explorer, and I don't blame them. Sorry, hold on. Let me just get a drink of water real quick. It's still hoarse, but that's better than my vocal cords grinding, I guess. But yeah, so Project Spartan, I haven't really gone too in depth with it, But here's the whole settings thing. This feedback and reporting. Um, like reporting bugs to certain websites or just for the thing in specific. And then there's what's this? Oh, I don't know what this is, but I'm sure this is a developer. No, this is for highlighting. Pen, highlighter, you know. Oh, oh. See, I haven't really gone too in depth with this, but this is really cool. And then there's also the pen, so let's just write out new surface. Oops, that's wow. My mouse writing is absolutely horrible. What's this? Oh, shiz. Well, okay then. We can like move it and stuff, I guess. But okay, whatever then. Exit. So yeah, there's that, and then I don't know. Oh, that's the favorites, the bookmarks and stuff. We can bookmark this or something, and then, or that's actually bookmarking. Or what is this? This is, oh, reading view. Okay. So let's get our reading view, and this is the star it and bookmark it and stuff, So yeah, that's Project Spartan, a completely different overlay and everything, You know what? I'm just gonna change this. Let's just take off auto hide because it's just annoying the crap out of me. Okay, there we go. So that was Project Spartan. Excuse me. Now what's next? Let's go ahead and go into search. This is Cortana. Oh hey. Everyone calls me. All my friends call me Couch and stuff. So I just had Cortana call me Couch. So if we click this, then you can actually speak to it. Yeah, neck here, whatever. So you can actually speak to it. So let's, for example, hey Cortana, what's the weather like today?
The forecast shows sun with a high of 97 and a low of 65.
Sweet. So, or we can just do, hey Cortana, take me to YouTube.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Okay. Then, hey Cortana, do I look good?
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Aw, thank you, Cortana. But yeah, so that's Cortana. If you need to like search something, oh, you know what? Hey Cortana, open the Escapists. And then, okay. Hey Cortana, open Google Chrome.
Sure, here's Google Chrome.
See, you can just have her open up Google Chrome or something. See, Google Chrome works just fine. And also, yeah, I know. It's pink, but let me show you why. I am a brony. Yes, I know. I'm not really an active brony, but whatever. So yeah, let's just go ahead and exit out of that. Hey Cortana. You should be able to just say, hey Cortana, and it should just open right up. But for some reason, it doesn't do that. So that's a bug that I might have to fix. Let me see here. Learn my voice. There we go. Hey Cortana. Hello. Blah 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 blah. Wee woo wee woo. Yeah. Hey Cortana. Hey Cortana. Ooh, that was awful. Hey Cortana. Hey Cortana. Say hi. Or open up Spartan. But okay. But yeah, so that's Cortana. You can just search whatever, or you can search the internet, and it's pretty much a Windows version of Siri, but not as cool. Next thing is Task View, where you can open up the different windows, or you can just have uh, what I find really cool is a new desktop. You can have different kinds of desktop. So like I could open up Google Chrome here, and then open up the desktop right here, and then do desktop 1, and then I could open up Google Chrome here. Excuse me. And then open up the task view, and then have another desktop, and then so you can have various functions and stuff. So I think that's really cool. So for example, if I was playing a game, that's like full screen, then I could just instead of minimizing it, I could just click on that, go to desktop 2, and open this up, and then go to here, open up desktop 1, and then go to Skype or something like that. So that's just really cool. There's gonna be lots of potential in this, which I think is actually really cool. So let's just close up these desktops and close this up, and then go to back to the desktop. So yeah, these are all the main functions that I have actually found so far for Windows 10. These are the major changes for it, and these are just the Windows 8 and the Windows 7 functions, and the new Windows 10 functions, the new hub overhauled, and it's just really cool, and it's reverse compatible, so it just completely works with all of the stuff that you had for Windows 8 or Windows 7, and even the drivers work just fine. I haven't had any issues. Hold on. So I haven't had any issues so far with this. I haven't had any lagging. I'm sorry. My nose just got plugged up randomly. So yeah, I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any lagging, even though it's beta. I have the lag when I do this. Sometimes that kind of lags on me, even for the taskbar, But that's all cool, because it's beta. So to me, it's okay, Not everything is gonna work in beta, So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be showing here today. As the updates come along, and as Windows 10 comes out on July 29, 2015, which right now it is July 3rd, as you can see down below right here, or if we ask Cortana, what's today's date? No! See, that kind of has a bug. What's today?
Today is Friday, July 3rd, 2015, one day from Independence Day.
See? July 3rd, and we can just ask Cortana whatever we want. Oh, you know what? Make me pancakes. And then it'll just open this up, and it'll just bring you the pancakes. But yeah, I really like Cortana. I don't think I'm going to be using Cortana very much, though. But besides that, Cortana is really cool, and I actually like Cortana. I think it's a really nice addition. And I really like the overhauled display. So go ahead and leave a feedback, and I'll actually be making a video on how to actually get this, if you really want to know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Alex. See ya.